Chinese New Year, or the Lunar New Year, is one of the most cherished celebrations in Chinese culture. It marks the beginning of the year in the ancient lunar calendar. But did you know that this joyous festival has its roots in an old legend about a terrifying creature named Nian?
Let's travel back in time to a small village in ancient China, surrounded by tall mountains and a sparkling river, where the story began.
In those days, life was peaceful and simple until the eve of the new year.
On that night, a monstrous beast called Nian would awaken from his long slumber in the mountains. With his sharp horns, menacing teeth, and thunderous roar, Nian would storm into the village, devouring crops, livestock, and even causing children to vanish. Terrified, the villagers would lock their doors, extinguish all lights, and hide until the creature left.
Year after year, they lived in fear of Nian's return. One particular year, as the villagers busied themselves with preparations to hide, an old traveler appeared. He knocked on doors asking for food and shelter, but everyone was too frightened to help.
Finally, an elderly woman took pity on the traveler. She shared her food and told him about the dreaded Nian. She begged him to leave the village before the beast arrived.
My dear lady, thank you for your kindness. Don't worry, I know how to deal with Nian. All I need is a place to stay for the night.
That night, while the rest of the village hid in silence, the old man stayed awake. He hung bright red banners on the house, lit red lanterns, and set fire to bamboo, creating loud, crackling noises. Red is the color of fire and good fortune, and the loud sounds were meant to drive away evil spirits. But would it be enough to scare Nian?
When midnight came, so did Nian. He stalked into the village, his eyes gleaming in the darkness. But something unusual caught his attention.
What is this? Such bright lights. Ugh, I can't stand it.
Be gone, Nian! This village is no longer afraid of you!
When dawn broke, the villagers discovered their homes and fields were safe. The old woman explained what had happened and showed them the red banners, lanterns, and burnt bamboo.
Realizing the simple yet powerful methods that had scared Nian away, the villagers celebrated. They wore red, lit lanterns, and made noise with firecrackers to mark their victory. And so, the traditions of the Lunar New Year began. Every year since, people celebrate the Lunar New Year with joy, bravery, and togetherness. It is a time to remember